Welcome back, everyone. Today I have another video. This time I'm playing Ura Film, and I wanted to take a spin on the deck as the deck is gonna come out. I think by the time I'm doing this video, it's either today or tomorrow, and I definitely just want to get a deck out there and see what I think about the deck. Now, it's a really let me go through what the leader does and like how it interacts with everything. The deck does when attacking. If you have a Dawn under her, you reveal the top card of the deck. If it's a film card, you add it to the hand, or if it's not, you put it to the bottom of the deck. So I did the deck thinking that 10 cards is the most that you can do that are not film cards, so you can proc the leader ability very consistently. That I don't know if I'm correct with that assessment, but that's what I went with. And let's go over the cards that I chose. I chose Izzo, Flamingo, and Pong Gibson as the 10 cards. Now, after playing the deck, I realized that you actually don't get to keep up too much Dawn. So Pong Gibson, I would take it out for sure for like more 2K counters maybe, or something else, or maybe more film cards. So it is not really needed for this deck. More 2K counters more likely than not, but yeah. Flamingo 10 cost I think is very good against like Sakatsuki X decks where they have a lot of removal and you're gonna have to fight through all of that, and then eventually you're gonna do like a tempo play for like Flamingo and go for game. It worked very well, and it's really good against yellow too, so it's a really decent card. Maybe it is not a 4, but I mean you kind of want to see it, right? Because you don't actually get to draw it. If you look at the top of the deck, it's gonna go to the bottom, so you're gonna have to see those cards some way, right? And then everything else is just film good cards. We have Usopp and we have Brook that you can play for free. We have Luffy, Nami. We already know these combos. You just get to play cards for free every turn. That's basically what it comes down to. I'm playing 3 Bartolomeo. Maybe it is not needed if you want to make it more budget friendly. However, I feel like this card is decent on curved if you go first. You want to be using the Ura ability, and you also want to be playing like a 2-drop, so it kind of fits that going first play where you go play this guy, attack with Ura, draw a card, and then you have this guy for the future. So it is nice for that reason, but it's not absolutely needed. You can just play a 3-drop instead and then go from there. It's not like if you missed on 1 draw, it's not going to be the end of the world, but you do kind of lose some value there. Also, then that's why it's so good going first, like Brook into Nami into Ura, or Brook into Usopp into draw a card with Ura. Like this card is just being able to draw a card every turn is kind of really good. It allows you to find pieces like Luffy, Brook, or something like that. It just allows you to get a lot of value for free, of course. We have out of the starter decks, there comes 2 extra cards that you can play. You can play Blacklight, which I kind of want to play more. Maybe instead of Pong Gibson, you play the 4th one of this one. It is really nice. It works like you tap something down and then you can attack it, or you can use it as like a jet pistol, KO something that is rested that is 5 or less. Very interesting card. You can also just pitch it to the new Ura card. I'll go over her in a second, but yeah, it's not a dead card always, and it's a really interesting card. Is the worst out of the new ones? Well, not the worst, but it's like the one that I didn't want to play too many because has a niche opportunities to work, but it wasn't bad to draw it. You can always pitch it to the Ura, so it's really fine. This one I definitely want to play a 4 of. This card I think is just very, very good in this leader. Being able to set up lethals out of nowhere where you can go attack for 9, restand the leader, attack for 9 again, restand the leader, attack for 9. So you attack 3 times with the leader if you have 2 of this one basically, and that's just good enough to sometimes win a game. So definitely I want to play 4 of this one. This one is the one that I wouldn't change. Then we have Ura, which is another new card that says blocker. It's fine. It's a blocker. You can play for free with the Luffy, with the Brook. Like you have a lot of ways to play for free, so that's really nice. And then at the end of the turn, you may discard 1 card from your hand, 1 event from your hand. So that's why I was talking about Bright. And then you can restand any of the cards that you have on rest mode, or any of your film cards. So you can attack with Luffy, restand them. Like you have a lot of synergies that can attack for Nami, protect her. You can it's like another Bartolomeo effect, but on a blocker, and it doesn't need to rest itself. So much better card. Definitely worth playing the 4 playset, especially because you can play for free with Brook or Luffy or whatever the case. So definitely, this is how I'm playing it. Again, the changes that I would probably make would be getting rid of the Pen Gibsons. I don't think they're good enough. I think adding a couple of more 2K counters isn't like the most terrible idea, because I mean the only searchable one is Chopper, but also maybe you don't play a play set of Flamingos, although that card is just very good. But yeah, those are like the only changes that I would make. Frankie was really good too. Maybe you can also amp the Frankie numbers too. That's not like bad. Maybe it's like 3 Zoros for 3 Frankies. Since yeah, it's good to play Zoro out of Luffy, but you have a lot of plays that you can do. One of the best ones is definitely just gonna do Luffy Brook into one of the 3 drops. Is much better. So you have like a lot of 4 drops that you can play out of Luffy. So it doesn't feel that bad that you don't play that full playset of this one. Playing more Frankies is good against like yellow decks and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's the deck that I have for today. Let's go see some gameplay. All right, and we're gonna play against NL. And thank you to our opponent Nightmare, since he was from the Discord, so we're able to get some games going thanks to him. So yeah, definitely thanks to him. This hand, I guess, is fine. What am I looking for? Am I looking for a turn 2 play? Not really. I guess I can play a 3-drop and attack with the leader, and then maybe play a Brook or play a Frankie. Actually, I kind of like this hand just because of that. Because I can just play like Brook, Ura, and then play Frankie. Doesn't sound that bad. Now I can just play Zoro. I mean, I have multiple options here. And I think going second in this matchup is fine. I think I do want to combo early. I don't want to have to out-combo like late game. That would be not the greatest, I think. I do, however, want to get some value out of Ura early. And that Luffy is actually kind of great. Because now what we can do is we can wait and play the Brook along with the Monkey D. Luffy. So that's fine. So let's see if we can start getting draws here. And we start getting something here. Let's get the Ura going and see if we need to block, although probably going to take 1 damage here. Yeah, probably just take that one. He could have Gadatsu, but yeah, most likely it's going to be the Holy On combo. That's the thing that I have to be a little bit worried about. 10-drop Flamingo, it's a good one to have for sure. Now the problem is, well, there's really no problem. It's fine. I mean, I don't want to attack, but he didn't play a Holy out of the guy, so it's completely fine here. I can just play a Frankie, and then I should be okay for the most part. Now 7-drop is NL territory, so I do want to combo out of this one, especially because I have a second Brook. Big Mom, I can grant him my opponent here. It's not biggie, especially since he didn't attack with I think it's fine. Let's attack with Ura first. See, okay, we got the Nami. Now we can do a triple play here. So this is very, very risky for my opponent here. And I think that's much better, right? Because we can do Brook, Nami, and Luffy. Yeah, that has to be better. And then next turn, we're definitely just going in to whatever he attacks. Now, it's difficult for him to remove everything here. He can do a Yamato, KO like maybe the Frankie. It will suck, but it won't be that bad. And we still have the 10-drop Flamingo, which is going to be good. We have an Ura blocker. We could have also been using the Ura to restand our Frankie, but I think it's fine. Here I'll just take question mark. I think it's fine to take. See what my opponent does. Now I have the black light, so we can tap a 5 or less, so we can maybe... Okay, that's actually good. Alright, so what do we do here? We have multiple options, one of them being the Don Flamingo. The problem here is going to be the big Ura. Not the Ura, the 9-drop, of course. We can also just tap the Holy and try to KO this thing. It's also an option. He doesn't have like a way to protect this one with the Thunderbolt, so that's another option that I have. We can go hard here, so let's attack for 5 a leader, see what he wants to do. Let's get a card from here. I think I could get another Nami. That's not bad either. Let's get a Frankie. We can maybe play the Frankie this turn. I think he will combo out of this one. Maybe not, but then we can pressure his leader a little bit more. If he does not like deal with the Nami. And by the way, attacking with the Nami was good here because he didn't. Let's attack for another 5 here. See if he out combos. He does not. Okay, interesting. So now we can go at the leader and see what we want to do. See what my opponent wants to do. If he wants to go to 0. He also doesn't want to take this one, by the way. Oh, that is risky because of how Ura works. Because she can restand at any point. But I don't have the restand ability here. So that's one thing. Maybe I should plan for that. But attacking for 8 here is fine. Not biggie. We have a lot of cards in hand too. Went to 0. Okay. That is interesting. So I'm gonna try to defend this board a little bit. Definitely playing another Frankie here because he's not gonna die. And just let him go. Think we could restand the Frankie. We could also use, but the Black Leg is not gonna be useful here anymore, because he's gonna try to go after. He's gonna play a Yamato, and then attack our Frankie. Although I could have let him attack the Frankie, it's easier for us to remove maybe. Not gonna let him remove that one that easy though, so we can just combo. I don't know, this guy. We have a blocker here, the Ura. It's gonna be hard for him to remove the Frankie. Yeah, I'll take the kill on the Nami. I think it's fine. Kill the Ura. Okay, I guess I should have used the blocker now that I think about it. Of course he was gonna do that. Just gonna combo that one. I don't know that one. Just gonna attack it again anyway. And then we have the 10 drop this turn. I think is very useful here. We attack, we whittle down the hand a little bit, maybe not. He has a second Yamato, is that what he's saying? I assume he has to defend at some point. Yeah. And then we just lock these 3. Next turn we start attacking for big numbers. Oh, he took that one too. Interesting. Okay, okay. Well, we'll lock this 3 and then let him go. This is when Don Flamingo is extremely good. And now we have this. We can defend the Frankies. He needs to heal as well. So next turn we should be looking for a kill. Most likely. Yeah, exactly. He's gonna heal, but it's not that big of an issue. And I'm gonna combo because that way he doesn't have El Tor active. Ooh, that's a nice one too. Just because of that one, I could just try to go for well, we're gonna attack a leader, of course, but I don't have to go for game now. And we're gonna whittle down the hand because we can just do that. We can also just attack at this guy. If he doesn't take the damage, that's fine. And we prevented him from using El Tor here, so it's fine. And he still has to defend these 7k attacks, which is good for me. There's a lot of options in my end. And at any point I can just draw the dual attack here. And then he probably just combos out of this one. No, he takes. Honestly, just put him at 0 again. That's fine with me. Thunderbolt is good, but it's okay here. I'm just gonna freeze him. Let him go. And he still has to play like another heal spell here. Or else. He could attempt to go for game if he has an Enel that has Rush. That's also another option for him. I mean, I could not have enough counter. That's an option. It could be tricky here if he tries to go for game. But then he doesn't heal, so it's risky to not go for it, like to not do that. But I think I had him next turn if he doesn't deal with some on my board. That's the bad thing about the leader. It's the 10-drop Flamingo on this matchup, or any matchup actually, because the fact that you cannot you cannot use the Ura to just keep plussing. It's not great. Whoa, why? I think he meant to attack the Frankie. Yeah. It is okay, but if he attacks the Frankie, that's fine. We'll take the life. He heals himself once. We have to take this one, even though we could try, but I mean, it's fine. He can have the Eltor. It's not that big of an issue. We can just play defense one more turn. Oh, actually, no. We cannot play defense against this. We should attack with this one first. See what's up. And then attack with this one. See what's up. Okay, that sucks, but I can just attack with Ura here. And if he has enough, he has enough. Oh, I drew the double attack. I didn't have it. Here, I mean, it didn't matter, I guess, if he attacked the Ficos, because he got the Thunderbolt out of life. So it really didn't matter in this game. But yeah, let's try another game here. All right, we're gonna play against Law. Law, actually, I don't think it's a bad matchup because we have something like Brook. So I'm gonna keep this hand. We can pad our hand a little bit. It's gonna be difficult for him to deal damage. I do want to go first on this one, however, because I mean, it's fine. I guess it doesn't matter. I could do Blacklight too. It's not that bad. We'll take that one. See if he used the leader ability to discard 2 cards. I don't think so, but maybe. The nice thing here is that we can outpace his removal a little bit. So we definitely are trying to play 2 cards per turn. And hard to remove cards at that. So we're gonna forego 1 turn of value just to play 2 cards. Because that puts him in a difficult spot to try to remove these cards. It's not that easy. We can also tap one of the Gordons and try to go for value. I don't want to take this, but I don't have 2k, so I kind of have to. Okay. Ouch. That is really bad for me, but I also get to play 2 cards here. So it's not the end of the world. Get to draw 2k finally. And then we play 2 dudes. And then let him go. We can attack his board later. He's at 3 done. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. And then we have Luffy and Zoro for next turn. Although, kind of wanna... well, it depends on what happens here. I don't want to take damage, that's for sure. And he's only 3 done. So it's not the worst. Let's just combo the Chopper. Not reason to take any damage here. Because we can attack his cards next turn. All of them. So it's not the biggest deal. And we can also play something. Okay. Sure, I'll take that one. Okay, he removes that one. He's gonna play a Law. Okay. We could tap the Law, but I don't think it matters too much. It's just a matter of resources now that he doesn't have any done. I do want to draw cards here, though. I think it's fine to just attack here. No! We missed out of Ura. Of all cards. Nice thing is that we do have... He cannot remove our card next turn. So it should be okay. He might even let it go. Ooh, that's fine. That's fire. We could restand the Usopp. Is that correct? Nah, it's fine. If he attacks the Usopp, I think it's fine. I'm okay with that. He only has 2 Dawn, so I don't think it's really possible. He has the Gordon to entrap or Luffy. So I have to be careful with that one only. The bad thing is that he does know what I have coming up next. So that doesn't... It's not good. But at least I don't think we're in a bad spot at the moment. That's a good play. Doing this first is the correct play. I should combo to this one. My Usopp is gonna die anyway. But I guess it's fine. I'll take the Law. If he wants to attack with Law, that's fine. Because then I can just clear his board and then we can go from there. Oh, he's gonna do... Well, Double Gordon doesn't do anything. So that's okay. We can tap it down and attack it next turn. So that's good for me. I don't think he's gonna attack with Law. He's probably just gonna let the this Law go. Interesting. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Ooh, yes, that's perfect. Wait, I thought... Oh, it goes to the bottom? Oh, it goes to the bottom. Oh, might be. I did not know that. Okay, we'll go 7. He's in Radical Beam action here. So it's not even that bad. Let's play the Nami first. See what I got, what options I got. Actually, very decent here. I guess we can do Bartolomeo too. It's not bad. But Invincible is not bad here. I think I can just trade it for like a couple of attacks. Attack, draw a card, and then use it on my leader to just draw another card. Oh, I thought it's only once per turn. I'm sorry. I thought you can do it multiple times on draw. But no biggie. I'm just gonna attack for 7, restand it with my leader, and then that should be enough. I would like to say. Restand it with my Ura, and then I have 2 blockers. That should be enough to survive next turn. Only just because he only has 2 Dawn. I think that should be enough to survive here. Okay, he outcomes out of this one. That's fine. In a turn, yes, use action. Discard this one to restand my blocker, and it should be okay. Now, he could have a Zoro play that could be problematic. He goes here to remove my guy, which is fine. We don't mind about this. Okay, it's not Zoro, so we can block out of that one. And then, oh, we have a dual attack on the leader now, so it is just a matter of put him to 0. And then we have the dual attack here on the leader. Yeah. Well, that was, I mean, showcase some of the power. I mean, my opponent was a little bottleneck on ramping. That was the only issue. But they were removing a lot of my board. I was getting close to like me being like dead to like random stuff. All right, well let's see how it does against Akatsuki. They chose to go second. That's not bad. We can start playing things early. It's not bad. You can play a 2, then a 3. Actually, I keep this hand. I think I like it because I can start playing Bartolomeo since turn 2, and that's actually decent. And we have Luffy, we have Nami to search, so it's not bad. The idea is that we're gonna, the idea is that we're gonna try to just get out value our opponents here. Oh no, the Flamingo, and it goes to the bottom here, so it's not as good. But it's good here. I guess we can play the Bartolomeo. Just force him to remove it. Although this is not the hardest card to remove, I guess. Am I ever gonna play this Frankie? I think he just dies to too many things here. I think it's not good. I'll block. I don't want to take damage early because Humbles and stuff. Alright, this card is a problem for sure. So what do we do? What do we do? This is definitely an issue, but I think I just have to just keep using my leader here. I'll get the Invincible here. I think it's the best card that I can get. Ah, we missed. Alright, we did it in the wrong order. We have missed twice. Maybe that's enough for this deck to lose. This is definitely not the matchup that I want to miss. Especially if he has a Sakatsuki here. But the dual attack is very strong. Maybe he's able to carry me to victory here. I don't know. We'll have to see. Definitely I'm playing the 10 drop because it's good against Sakatsuki more than anything. He didn't attack with the leader. I think he would have been able to kill both. Oh, he's still able to kill both. Never mind. He didn't need to attack with leader. Do I not take that one? I think I don't. I want him to attack with this. Okay, well, that makes it a little bit more difficult. Especially because I don't have that. So I guess I'll play this one on here. And then I'll attack for big number here. Okay, we drew that. Okay, that allows us to maybe be able to play like multiple cards in one turn. That's gonna be important. And this issue is actually pretty decent here because it can attack the Mancherry. It's actually pretty decent in case he wants to go that value route. I mean, my opponent is still gonna get a lot of value here, especially if they play a 10-drop Kaido. It's gonna be very difficult. Next turn, into his 10-drop Kaido, and we're gonna try to play a couple of creatures. So I'm gonna take as much damage as possible so I can have like a white board. Okay, perfect. That's what I was looking for. And then yeah, we'll take these two, and then we'll see what happens from here. Okay, this card is definitely a problem, but really nothing that I can do to deal with it. However, let's attack with this one here. Then let's attack at the leader for 7. Let's draw here. And then we played 3 cards this turn. I think it should be more than good enough to make it happen probably. Yeah, the dual attack on the leader is going to be huge to be able to close out this game. Although they do have a lot of blockers and so on and so forth. So at least he's not going to be able to play like a dragon. Or at least we're not going to try to allow him to do that. But he's probably going to be able to remove a couple of cards here for free. Mainly the Luffy, maybe a Zoro. Maybe he's probably able to remove my whole board, to be honest. Because Kusan is very good against this deck. Alright, so yeah, he's going to be able to remove 2 guys. I think we're going to just go for like the Hail Mary here and try to just deal the last few damage here. Play a Luffy, play at the guy, and then try to survive from there. I think it's like the best option. Because I think he has the removal for everything pretty much. You just have to... yeah, Humbles to remove everything. No blockers. 6k here. Attack for 7, attack for 6. Oh, take that one, I guess. So draw. I mean, I don't think I survive next turn, to be honest. Yeah, what's the best play that I can do? It's not dual attack. Or maybe it is. I mean, we can hope that he doesn't have much more removal, to be honest. And then we can just get him on the crap back here for game. Let's play Nami use action, get this guy, and then we attack for 7 at the leader, draw a card. That would have been the card that I needed, I guess. See what we can do. See if he has removal for these two. He might. There's very like a really good possibility that he has the removal. But we have to make him have it because there's just no other way around it. Block and combo to that one, I guess. We need the cards to be able to kill him next turn, so if he has game, he has game. There's just nothing I can do about it. Combo 2, combo 1. Combo 2 ones. I guess he has 5Ks. He can attack for 5. Should be enough. Yeah, it just goes all in here. Alright, this is not a good hand, so we're gonna mulligan. This is a much better hand. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just draw. Let him go. We're gonna try to just play Nami and flood the board with attackers. It's really gonna be a really good hand against this deck. Attack here for 5. Okay, let him go. Now, the problem is that they do play Gadatsu. It's not the best. Should take this one, because we're going to be aggressive this game, I think. Or maybe not. Okay, that's a good draw here. Okay, we got a 2K. Oh, don't have Thunderbolt, please. Oh, yeah, that's fine. We played this one into this one, and then it should be fine. We can just attack next turn. At him, he's not gonna. Oh, he goes Gadatsu, but at least his board is not out of control. And then he attacks 6/6 probably. Oh wait, really? I'm gonna need the cards, so I'm gonna have to take that one. Oh, he doesn't attack with that one. Okay. Okay, we're gonna draw a lot of cards here, so it's fine. Attack here, use action. Let's get this one. Is actually pretty good. We can do a combination of cards here. Attack with this one here. Okay. Let's play the Ura. Let's get, the Nami. He's gonna go into 8 Dawn, so he wants to play the 8 drop, is what it is. I don't know if I should get the I'm Invincible. What else can I get? I could do this next turn. I could do this to do the dual attack. I think that's good. Probably we're gonna do like a couple of extra cards here. Just draw. Then let him go. That's not great. That trigger is good actually. Alright, so we're gonna go 8 drop here. And then 7 drop. Okay, so he's gonna go 7 drop, and you know what? That's fine. It's not the biggest problem here. You can go 7 drop, and that's okay. Because I can still go like Brook and something else here, yeah. So we go this one to KO. I guess it doesn't matter. This guy. And then we go 8 at this one, and we play a Brook. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we play Brook, Usopp, let him go. We're not in a terrible spot, but this is where Yamato starts taking over. Block out of that one. I guess we're gonna attack with this one. Draw that one. That's fine. Let's play Zoro on this guy. Let him go. That way he wouldn't... Well, but that's fine. He didn't attack us. Now we can just attempt to go for a game, actually. We can just try to go for game next turn, I think. Oh, well, that's a much better card to draw. Because now I don't have to go for game. I can play a little bit of defense. I'll play one turn of defense, actually. Goddamn. Attack here. Okay. Okay, well, I have a lot of things that I can do. I think I just go here. 7. Put him to 0. Play the Luffy, play the Ura. End the turn. I could do 3 attacks with Ura. But I could also just die to this. So I'm gonna just leave it there. Just so he attacks them. Because I can just do 3 attacks per game and that's fine. It's not like a problem. This is a problem. That's what I was like. Oh, okay. You have it. You can have it. I don't want you to attack my leader. That's the one that I don't want you to attack. He needs to heal, so he's gonna play an 8-drop. Okay. Although the Usopp doesn't really matter. You cannot save him, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, you got it. It's just, they don't matter. He's gonna play an 8-drop anyway. And then I'm gonna have to just try to go for game on these 3 cards. 3 attacks here. We have 5 attacks, actually. No, I'm sorry. 1, 2... How much down is that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we go 9, 9, 9. Okay, I think I like that. He took it. Okay, so that's our opportunity to just try to go for game here. This is not once per turn, right? No. We go 9. Dry. Oh, I needed... Well, I didn't need a 4th one. He needs to have double 9. I mean, 9 and 9 again. If he has that, well, you got it. Oh, we're able to get there. You had a little dead cards in hand at the end. Yeah, I mean, that card is very, very impressive. Yeah, that card is very impressive to end the game there. Alright, we definitely want to go second in this matchup. This hand is actually good. I'm going to keep it. Because we can attack and play a 2-drop. Maybe we can get a card for Brook. Actually very decent. Do we start playing cards out? I mean, the 2-drop is really not that great. So maybe it is better in our hand. Maybe we take this one because we're looking for a play here. That's mainly what we're trying to do. I mean, this Zoro is not bad. He needs exactly... I'll take this. I'll take the play the Zoro. We can save the Brook for another turn. It's not like the need to play the Brook next turn. He needs how... well, there's multiple ways that he can remove this one, but... Okay, that's not one of them. Maybe we can tap it and attack it. That's not bad. I think it's necessary because this card is really good against us. Let's just combo this one. Okay, okay. That doesn't do anything, so it's fine. Mancherry, eh? Okay, we can now tap it with this one. Much better. See if he wants to defend it. No, he does not. Okay, so that gives us an opportunity to attack with this one, right? Draw a card. We have the dual attacks on the ready, so that's not bad. Although this one is probably gonna die. Oh, he can buy back the Kusan, but at least we got rid of the Kusan, so he needs to actually have removal like cost reducers. And he can play another Kusan, but we might be able to remove that one as well. And we have 10 drops, so I mean, we have a lot of options here. So we're not in a bad spot. And now that we have the dual attackers on Ura, he needs to start playing blockers. So I don't think Kusan can easily come into play here. I think that's the card that is very good against our deck. Besides that one, I think we have a good shot versus pretty much anything he plays. Because of the like how the leader works. This card is very decent too. It's not a bad card. Black Light. For 2 done, I think it has enough value. Maybe I should play a little bit more, but the space is a little bit tight too. Because I do want to play some 2K counters. I'm really playing like the bare minimum. Maybe I shouldn't be playing too many Flamingos. That's another option. I mean, who's to say, honestly. Drawing a Luffy into Brook into like Nami would be really nice next turn. Definitely, because I can then complement that with a Flamingo, and that's gonna be really, really good. Tashigi, however, that's not a bad one. He goes Lushi. Okay, Lushi's not bad. I wonder if I should take this to try to find a 7-drop Luffy. It has the higher upside. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Although I found one of the pieces. That's not bad, actually. Let's see if we can get... Ooh, that's actually very nice. So we go... This one plus this one, use action. Let's get the 2. What do we get? The Black Light? Actually, not bad next turn. But we can also play like this guy. It's not bad. So we have an answer for the Mancherry. I mean, he's gonna remove our board. I wonder. The Black Light is not bad, so we can kill these raw Lushis. But we're gonna play... I know why. We're gonna play the 10-drop next turn, so it doesn't matter. So I'd rather him deal with my cards on field. And then we play 10-drop, and then we deal with his board. Well, this ISO now is looking more... Because this card is annoying, for sure. So I want to don't have to deal with that one. We're in a decent spot here, actually. Yeah, Frankie is not... I'm not going to play that one. He can remove 2 here, but that's fine. That's not the biggest problem. He needs to play blockers, because now this I'm invincible is really a problem right now. It will become a problem in the few next turns. But I mean it's not difficult for this deck to put up some blockers. But he also needs to remove my board. Like, it's not something that he can just ignore. Okay, he goes for Rebecca. Rebecca doesn't deal with anything though. But he gets more like counter, I guess. I'll take this because I have a lot of counter and I just want to see some cards like the Luffy. Alright. So we have options. Let's start with here, honestly. Okay. Then we attack on Nami for 7. Try to get a 7-drop here. Perfect. Okay. And then we do 5/5, honestly. Then 5. Then we play this one. We play Brook. We play Usopp. And then we fill the board with cards that it's gonna be really difficult for him to remove. Next turn we play a Tendra Flamingo, which is also gonna be really difficult for him to remove. And then we'll go from there, of course. Now he can attempt to go for game, but we have 2k counters, so it's not gonna be that easy. And then once he taps everything down, we can just... shouldn't be that difficult for us. Okay, this is great for us, especially if he attacks. Also, he didn't deal with this board, so amazing for us, actually. No blockers, just combo 5. And then he attacks 6/6. Oh, 7? Yeah, sure. No blockers. 7. We can just attempt to go for game next turn, by the way. And I think we have to because we don't have any more counters, and at 2 life, if he wants to go for game, he will go for game. So I think tempted to go for game here is much better. And then we have 3 attacks with Ura, so we can just eat at the hand here. Or we can just play the 10 drop, like whatever happens here is also another option. If he just combos everything, we're fine with that. And then attack for 5. And then we go 9, 9, 9 again. That is the number. And then resend the Ura and attack again. 9 and double 9s. Resend the Ura. That combo is just insane. It's really difficult to defend. Alright, and we have this in hand. Kind of want to just keep getting the cards that I can play for free. Draw. We're going first. It's not bad. Is this guy good against him? Might be, actually. But it's a 2k counter. I think a 2k counter is more valuable here. We could play the Ura. And it's not bad. We can also just try to search for something here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Do we play the Chopper? What is he good against? He's good against the 1-drops. But that's about it. I think I'd rather have a 2k counter, honestly. Because next turn I'm either gonna try to play a Frankie because it's hard to remove, like he needs exactly a -3, or I'm gonna play like a Nami or something like that. I don't think I need the blocker. I can just block early. It's actually my best strategy. That is a good draw. Might be doing it next turn. And we're gonna attack for 5. See if he wants to take. That's fine too. That's okay with me. Just gonna play a Frankie and let him go. He might be able to remove this one. It's not that difficult, especially if he has a 1-drop. Actually, he needs a 1-drop on something else, right? Yeah, he does need a 1-drop on something else. Oh, this has a trigger. Oh no, that's not a really good trigger here. He's still gonna use the leader ability. Okay, he gets rid of my 2 songs, my 2 invincibles. All right, I guess it's not great, but it's fine. Ooh, hold on. Well, honestly, I'm just gonna attack this guy. Attack the leader, honestly. Attack for 5. He's gonna block here for free. Attack the leader. Just put him to 0. Just play this one, and this one. Let him go. Have a lot of like things that he has to deal with here. He's gonna remove the Nami, so we don't have as much control here, but that's fine. I think it's not the biggest problem. We have a free block on Luffy, I think. Although he might be trying to bait us. So I have to be a little bit careful here. I think he is trying to bait us into blocking so he can minus it and then he can attack us. So I'm just gonna chill a little bit here. Just gonna combo to that one. Should be fine. We can attack his board. We have one more turn here, but I mean it's a damage turn. Although we can go after his leader, force him to block. Actually, that's not bad. Let's go for a big number here. Like 9. Oh, that was the perfect top deck right there. Oh my god. Does he not want to get involved here? Okay, well, I'm gonna restand it. I'm gonna attack with that one again, but here this time. So it has to give me a lot of cards. He didn't. Okay. Gonna do on this one here now. Okay, well, attack for 8 a leader. We can leave the Brook back. It's not a problem. Well, now that he blocked with that one, we don't mind if he attacks it, to be honest. And then I guess I'm just let him go. This is correct for me. I can just play the Flamingo and it should be fine. Honestly, yeah, you got it. It's fine. I want him to attack with the kid, although he's not gonna. I don't think he is. He might. I don't know. I don't know his hand, but well, at least we got a 2k counter with this Brook, so it's fine. He might just do removal here, or he attacks for like a huge number here with the kid, or with the leader, which I'm okay with that, honestly. Because we can force the block next turn. Honestly, that would that I'm invincible out of the top of the deck was good. Law is also really good against us, though. He has not too many cards in hand. He still needs to remove more cards. It's not in the greatest position ever, to be honest. He goes with the blocker. So that means he's welling up. I mean, we're okay with this, honestly. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Sure, you got the Luffy. I'm fine with that. I could just take this one. Yeah, that's fine. Draw for turn. And we go attack at leader. He's probably gonna block. Okay, attack a leader. Lock and use a 2k counter. Okay, we play this one. We'll lock all 3. If he wants to play extra cards, he has to sacrifice some of his board. So I'm okay with that. And then we have another Don Flamingo. It's actually very good. I mean, if he removes the big Flamingo here, it could be a problem. But I mean, it's a really hard card to remove. It's not that easy. It's 10k. He needs a couple of cards and then he will be completely out. And then a second Flamingo may still be really good. So I don't even complain here if he does that. Ooh. He's going for game. Okay, he might be able to do it then. Depending on what he has. So he has a Rush Zoro attacking for 8. Okay. Oh, we just got the 2k counter. That was enough. But he would have been able to get it if he goes Rush Zoro attack for 8. I need exactly a 2k counter here. Or a 1k counter here. Whichever was fine. Oh, wait. What? I thought he was gonna just do the leader and attack for 8. That was the most correct play, I think. Oh, wait. Oh, he's attacking for 7. How did he got 2 Dawn extra? That's what I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I can combo that one. I just needed to get to survive. It's the same amount then. I don't know how he got 2 Dawn extra. But it comes out to the same amount. 8, 8, 8. And then, yeah, that's concede here. It doesn't have any blockers. I needed the 2k out of life to survive that one. So it was a really close one, too. Alright, and for the final thoughts on this leader, I can definitely see this leader being able to compete, especially even against decks, like, out of the green decks that you have out there, I think this one is one of the ones that can compete against Akatsuki the best, because not only it has card advantage, inherent card advantage of the leader, which is really nice, you can also play multiple bodies, which for green, that's really important, so you can outpace the amount of removal that Sakatsuki usually has. And you can also just close the game with I'm invincible, just attack for double attack, tap your blockers because you have a lot of tappers. So you have a lot of ways to actually win the game. And that feels really nice, of course. Against Enel, I think it's going to be one of your harder matchups because you have to sneak wins here and there. It's not going to be the easiest one. They can definitely just outpace, big drop you. Because once you start playing 9-drop, 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 they're going to remove your board and also heal themselves. So it's going to make it really difficult. But again, being able to just have maybe multiple attacks with the I'm invincible is one of the ways that you win. And against aggressive decks, I think you're fine. You draw a lot of cards. I think that's very important for those matchups. And you're fast to the board. So I don't think the aggressive matchups are going to be an issue for her necessarily. I think it's more going to be like the control matchup, more like going to the late game that you have difficulty removing stuff. You have to be more like tempo aggressive, and that's when it's going to be like the most difficult for the deck. But I still think it's going to be a 5-star leader. I think it's going to be a really meta relevant card deck for the format. I think for the results that I remember out there on the East, this deck did very well, so I expect him to do very well here as well. With that being said, thank you all for watching, and have a good day.